Hey guys, so I'm going to briefly go over what you need to take care of for the Angleburg project, which is the last 2 pages in your Unit 4 packet. So if you have a packet, my suggestion is to carefully rip off pages 17 and 19 because it's probably going to be easier to work with them sort of side by side rather than in the packet itself. So if you look at page 17, 17 is essentially your instructions as well as sort of your rubric. So it says the task is you are the city planner for the new town of Angleburg. City council has already determined the main streets of the town, but is looking for help when placing important buildings. They have a few thoughts, but are leaving other items up to you. So your assignment is to write the building names within the angle based on the given requirements. Only one building can be placed in each angle, and buildings can only take up the space of one angle. So what you'll notice then in this chart is you have 7 sets of buildings that are required, and in each one they also give you a required angle pair and often a set of streets to use. Sometimes it's 1 street, sometimes it's 2 streets. So if we look at the streets on page 19, my suggestion is turn your paper horizontally so that Avenue A, B, and C run their names across the top, and 1st Street, 2nd Street, and 3rd Street names run down your left-hand side, okay? Notice certain streets on your paper are marked parallel. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd streets are all parallel. Avenue A and B are parallel to each other, but Avenue C is not. So you do want to keep that in mind when you are placing buildings in terms of relationships and things. So what's happening then is the fact that we are looking to place the buildings based upon the requirements on page 17 on our picture. So for example, it told us to place the city hall and the courthouse and that they form a linear pair on Avenue B. So here is Avenue B down the center of my paper. So all it's saying is that somewhere along Avenue B, so any of these angle groupings along Avenue B, I need to place City Hall and my courthouse forming a linear pair. So just remember, a linear pair would be 2 angles that are next to each other. And all you're being asked to do is write the angle, or the building, within the angle. I'm going to type just because trying to write on my computer is not nearly as simple. So all you would do is have City Hall, I would have my courthouse, okay? And all I would do is place them in a set of linear pairs. So maybe I place them here. All that means is then when I go to place additional buildings, these 2 angles now are no longer an option. So the idea is to make sure you're placing all of your buildings in an appropriate place on your picture based on the angle pair and the street that it specifies. When you get down beyond the 7 required ones, looking here at page 17, it says an additional 8 business plazas are planned throughout the city. Place the plazas on your city drawing and state the angle relationship that they form. You need to use 4 different angle relationships. So you're going to place 8 plazas, but they pair off. So Plaza 1 and Plaza 2 need to form a particular angle pair, and you're going to write that angle pair here on this blank. So if I go back to my streets, and let's say I want to place plazas 1 and 2. So I would have Plaza 1, I would have Plaza 2, and I can place them anywhere on this picture that has open angles. So maybe I place one here and I place the other here. I would then have to state what is the angle relationship with Plaza 1 and 2. Maybe Plaza 1 and 2 end up over here. What is that angle relationship? Maybe they are down this way. What is that angle relationship? The idea is that the 4 blanks for your 4 sets of plazas, each blank should have a different angle pair relationship written. So you can't use, say, linear pair for all 4 of them. You could use it for one, but then you need to use 3 different ones. When you go to submit your assignment, you do want to submit a picture of page 17 because we're going to need to see what you wrote on these 4 blanks to make sure you're accurately naming those angle pairs. And we're going to need to see a picture of your overall city map. So you are going to submit a picture of page 17 and of page 19 for the assignment. If you have any further questions, reach out to your teacher, okay? Please make sure that you do submit your Angleburg project on time. And otherwise, please enjoy your Thanksgiving break, guys.